Starting off with my ab wheel, coming down to a knee position where my hips are ever so slightly inside my knees, or my knees ever so slightly outside my hips. So I'm going for a wide base. I'm making sure that I'm getting control of my pelvis here. So you want to be able to posteriorly rotate the pelvis. So you want to flex through the spine. And this is by pushing down into the ground at the same time in the setup. So you're going like angry cat. You should start to feel your abs contract. If you don't, just play with that position for a little bit. So you're looking to posteriorly rotate the pelvis, push into the ground, and start to make your knees and arms fight one another. So you're like drawing them together, and in that position, or in that way, you can start switching on the muscles that you need. And then from there, for myself, I need a bit of warming up with this now. So I don't, depending on how I'm feeling and how beaten up with training I like to gradually allow myself to roll further and further out. So we'll see how beaten up I am. Taking a big breath, contract. Okay, so not too bad. I'm able to go out all the way straight away. So notice I've got a slight bend in my elbows. Taking them to the ground, that's my point of contact. 4, 6. All the while focusing on keeping that angry cat position. As you roll out, your back is going to extend a little bit, but as long as you're focusing on contracting and staying as flexed through the lower backs as possible, you should be able to offset any unpleasant hyperextended pinching in the facet joints of your lower back. So if you get any pain in your lower back when you're doing any ab exercises, it's usually just because the little processes on the spine that are like little joints, they get compressed too much. So that's exercise number 1. So you can do Pallof press, which is simply bringing this in and holding. Ooh, okay, that's a bit too far for me. And you're just going to hold that for time. Looking back for the clock, but I switched it off already. So I'm just going for a count of 10 in my head. And when you're there, keep it close to the body. Go to the same distance. Push out. Okay, that's the Pallof press. I'll do the wood chopper on the next round. For a round of side planks, going in here, just placing, what I like to do here is I like to place like the arch of my foot and crisscross it with the other arch of my foot in an extended position, and that seems to be quite comfortable to set up. And then from there, leg, drop the body, switch over. Counted the first 5 pretty quick there, so I thought I'd slow myself down on the last 5. But yeah, that's the progressions, that's the next progression of exercises, all a little bit more intense, or a lot more intense than the original McGill Big 3, but yeah, they're my improved progressions. And just quickly, just to end the video, the wood chopper is going from a hand position where this is neutral, going from a 45-degree angle here, you're going to work a 90-degree arc. Big breath. Brace the core, and you're rotating through the hip, okay? Air in again before the next rep. Like so.
Job done.